By 7 a.m. on a humid morning at Delhi Airport's Terminal 3, a queue had already formed outside the Encalm lounge. Passengers stream into lounges looking for breakfast before flights to Mumbai, Bengaluru, Kolkata, and beyond. The well-heeled jostle with the aspirational middle class at the buffet. Others sink into sofas and open their laptops. For a couple of hours, the airport lounge becomes a temporary living room suspended between destinations and increasingly between classes. This is where India's great airport clash of the classes now happens. The consultant with an American Express Platinum card, the young professional using a complimentary quarterly visit from a salary account credit card, the family trying lounge access for the first time after watching an Instagram reel promising free airport food. The airport lounge is the newest stage on which status is performed. Every few minutes, a card is tapped at the lounge entrance. Travelers, clutching boarding passes and credit cards, wait their turn as the concierge checks if their card has access. The machine's verdict often determines the mood of the next few minutes. If rejected, an excited passenger quickly turns red, demanding the concierge contact the bank while demanding immediate entry. But just a decade ago, airport lounges were the preserve of business class passengers, frequent flyers, and a small group of affluent travelers. Most Indians never thought about them because they were never meant for them. Today, that has changed. What was once a privilege has now become a goal. According to lounge operator Encalm, access through banking partnerships has risen significantly in recent years as travel and lifestyle experiences become central to how cards are marketed. First time and infrequent travelers are increasingly accessing the lounge now. Consider the three kinds of travelers now passing through these lounges. There is the frequent flyer for whom lounge access has always been a part of travel. The lounges where they go as routine, like muscle memory when they are at the airport. Then there is the young professional who spent years watching other people walk through those doors. The first complimentary lounge visit feels like a small reward. Soon comes another card, then another. The airport lounge becomes a part of a larger journey of upward mobility. And finally, the occasional traveler who discovered lounges through social media, through airport hacks, travel reels, and videos promising a free meal and exclusive access. The attraction is the feeling of having unlocked a secret. Luxury, once hidden behind membership desks and invitation lists, now comes with tutorials. Airport lounges have increasingly become about aspiration. Banks figure this out before anyone else. For years, they tried selling credit cards to reward points, cashback offers, and discounts. Then they discovered that people get excited about access. In this case, access to a buffet that costs rupees 2 instead of 1700, access to a version of themselves that feels slightly more successful than the one that existed yesterday. So, banks turned exclusivity into a retail product. What was once reserved for business class passengers was packaged into annual fees, reward points, and spending thresholds. Airport lounges became customer acquisition tools. Premium cards offered lounge access, then mid-tier cards, then entry-level cards. Then fintech companies joined the race. Airports too have become cleaner and far more comfortable now. They have cafes, restaurants, and places to work. The practical advantages of the lounge are no longer what they once were. So, the attraction is now increasingly symbolic. The lounge has become what author and columnist Santosh Desai calls a mass marker of the elite. And like every marker of status, its value depends on scarcity. The moment too many people gain access, exclusivity begins to weaken. So, the story of airport lounges does not end with democratization. It continues with premium cards, airport lounges, and first class flights. It continues with the endless search for a room that feels just a little more exclusive than the one outside. This is Stella Day from The Print.